Welcome students. Today we are going to see how the sentence is divided into subject, verb and object. In the initial part of this lesson we have seen that how the subject is divided into subject and predicate. Now here we have to see what is the verb and the object in a sentence. The predicate part, it is divided into again verb and object. So it's given over here. The complete subject comprises the main noun or pronoun and all the words that modify it. In the previous exercise, that is exercise D, we have seen such kind of examples, right? For example, the last sentence, the 10th sentence in exercise D, those who disagree may fall out of the line. This was the sentence. In that, we had marked the subject as those who disagree. Instead of saying only those, we had marked those who disagree. So this forms the complete subject. Now in this definition also, from this definition we come to know that the subject comprises the main noun or pronoun and all the words that modify it. So here the words who disagree, these are the words that modify our subject. Let us see the example which is given over here. Everybody in my house is fond of music. Now here everybody in my house is the subject and rest of the part is the predicate. Instead of only everybody, everybody in my house. So in my house is the modification or the words that modify this subject, that is everybody. Fond of music. Now see here, every sentence must have a subject and a verb. Some verbs have an object. So it is not compulsory that every time the verb will be having an object. But there are sentences wherein we have to identify the subject, verb and the object. So the subject of the sentence is simply the noun. The subject of the sentence is the person or the thing the sentence talks about. That is the noun in the sentence. So what is a person or the thing? That is the noun in the sentence. Now let us see the second point. The verb of the sentence is the action word and comes after the subject. So we know the definition of verb. What is a verb? A verb is the word that is the action word in a sentence and it comes after the subject. So in a sentence, first of all, subject is there and after subject, verb will come in the sequence. The object comes after the verb. The object comes after the verb. Objects are nouns or pronouns. So what is an object? As a definition we have seen. So object is that thing which receives the action in a sentence. It can be a noun or it can be a pronoun. So the object receives the action performed by the subject. Here an example is taken. The cowboy took his flock to graze. So here the subject is the cowboy took. Took is the action word. The action is to take and it is the verb and the object is his flock. So the object answers the what of the verb. Now here the cowboy took what? He took his flock to graze. So the object answers the what of the verb. Let us see one more example. He paints posters. Now he is the subject. So here you can read who or what performs the action of the verb is the subject. So the noun performs the action in the sentence. So he is the subject. Paints, painting is an action, so it is a verb. And posters, so he paints what? What is the object, that is the posters. So whoever or whatever receives that action is the object in a sentence. Let us solve the exercise E. Here, mark and write S for subject, V for verb, and O for object. One is done for us. Jane secured the highest marks in English. So see how they have marked it. Jane is the subject, secured is the verb, the highest marks is the object of this sentence in English. Let us go for the second one. Ralph teaches geography in a college. So what will be our subject? Subject is Ralph. That is the noun. That is who is performing the action. Teaches is the verb because teaching is an action word, and geography is the object. What Ralph teaches? He teaches geography. So geography is the object in this sentence. Third one, Richa could not find his lunchbox. Here it should be her. Richa could not find her lunchbox. So in the same manner, Richa is the subject. Could not find is the verb and her lunchbox. So her lunchbox will be the object. One should handle a laptop with care. One is the subject. Should handle is the verb. A laptop is the object. Okay. Next sentence. Everyone in my family loves spaghetti. So everyone is the subject. Everyone in my family is the subject. Loves is the verb and spaghetti is the object in this sentence. Sixth one. Everyone congratulated me on my success. So everyone here is the subject. Congratulated me. Congratulated is the verb and me is the object in this sentence. Now let us listen. This exercise is very simple exercise wherein you just have to match the subject to the correct predicate. So first of all, you will have to read one subject and try to match it with all the predicates so that it forms a meaningful sentence. So you will do this exercise on your own as an homework and you will send the photo of your homework to me. I'll not do this for you because it is a very simple exercise. But if somebody is still not able to do this, then you will have to send me a message on my number. So we will skip this part as it is a homework for you. In the exercise, let us speak. 3 words are given at the bottom. We have to read these words in such a way so that the expression comes out while we read it. For example, first is stained shirt. So how will you read it? Stained shirt and an exclamation mark in front of it. Hopscotch. Hopscotch is a game. So some sort of excitement should come out when you read it. Delicious dish. Again, a happy expression and an exclamation mark when we write it. So try to read it out properly. Coming to page number 6, this is an exercise for writing. So let us write is the name. Use the given expressions in complete sentences and build a story. We have written such kind of many stories since our 3rd standard. So I think you all will be able to write a good story. So use each and every word given here, like a farmer, 4 sons, all lazy. So how you can write the sentence? Once in a village named, you can name something. Village named Pimpernir, a farmer lived along with his 4 sons. His all the four sons were very, very lazy. So the farmer decided to teach them a lesson. In this manner, you can write the whole story, complete it, and again, this is a homework for you. You have to build the story using these these words or these phrases, and form a meaningful and correct story. So please complete it and again send it on my personal number. Now next part is again the activity part. It is very, very interesting activity. Here they have given one example of the word dinosaurs. Directly go to the example part. In the example part, the word dinosaurs is taken, and in that manner here the sentence is built. Like from dinosaurs, the next part is the dinosaurs. Next is the dinosaurs are. Then the dinosaurs are extinct. So here you have to build the sentences from the words which are given at the bottom, that is snakes, policemen, beaches, mountains, magician. I will do one for you and then rest four words will be homework for you. Here you can see the word snakes. So snakes are reptiles. Snakes are reptiles that sting. Snakes are reptiles that sting venom. In this manner you have to do it for the all the four words so as to form a meaningful sentence. And here we come to the end of the lesson, that is sentences. So revise all the exercises and write 5 more sentences for as an homework.